Don't allow fear to paralyze your voice. Hi, this is Nicole Arkadie, relationship expert, author, coach, and educator. And I'm here to talk to you today about intimidation. Now, intimidation is a word that a lot of us really may not like, and we look at it and it has more of a negative meaning that's attached to it. Now, more recently, I actually had an incident where I had to deal with intimidation, and it was a little different, and it was a little daunting because I had never been placed in a situation where I had to deal with someone that was intimidating me, because I'm always advocating for people to speak and to not allow fear to paralyze their voices, and that has been something that I have lived through and lived by that motto since I was a young child. So I was placed in a situation where I didn't even know that I was having fear of intimidation, that I had this one particular executive that was really a bully and that really went about bullying people, the employees, and really presenting themselves in more of a threatening manner. And it really created a situation that the employees felt they couldn't say anything. No one really spoke against this executive, and everyone just went along with whatever it was this executive was saying. Now, I came into the situation as a more of a consultant kind of a position, and really had never dealt with feelings of intimidation, so I wasn't even able to recognize that's what I was feeling. And it wasn't until I actually was able to be direct and actually speak to this person about what was going on that I had any peace. So the feelings that I was having before, I didn't want to go into that office. I had tightness in my chest. Whenever I saw the person would call me, I didn't want to pick up my phone. I really didn't want to be involved at all in something that I knew was a great opportunity, and I was really dedicated and committed to the work that I was doing. And it wasn't until I actually was able to look at the fact that, wow, I'm really intimidated, and I kept putting off having a conversation with this person because I just didn't feel like dealing with it. And I found myself falling into the trap that so many other people or other employees there had found themselves doing for several years. And what I ended up doing was I went to this executive, I sat down, and I had a heart-to-heart. I had to tell her my position, and I had to let this executive know how I felt on the matter. I let the executive know about the behavior that I had witnessed coming from that director, and that what I could not abide by, and what the behavior that she was exuding was not professional. But I say this to say, when I had that conversation, I felt so good. There was such a release in me just to have that conversation. I was able to get it off of my chest, which I didn't realize was really weighing heavily on me. Once I did that, I noticed a change with the way that I went into that workplace. I noticed a change with the interaction with the way that the executive was having towards me. And it just overall was a better thing. So I just want to let you know that when you feel intimidated, you need to address what is it that is making you feel that way. And putting off a conversation that needs to be had will not help the situation. More than likely what will happen is it will keep you having those feelings of bondage, where you're not able to really be who you are. You're not able to get the job done that you need to get done. And then it makes the place, the environment where you're going into, not pleasant at all. And that's not something that you want to continue to have to be subject to. So I just want to let you know that with intimidation, you have to be direct, and you have to meet it head on, and not allow that fear to paralyze your voice to where you're not saying anything. So not only do I teach this, I also am a living witness that the things that I teach are very essential, important, and pivotal with being able to affect your whole well-being. So just remember, don't allow fear to paralyze your voice. For more information, you can visit my website at www.nicolearkadie.com. Have a good one.